Just a very humble brag here. Nico Avocado, who you might know as that guy that was really fat and made comedy videos really just stuffing his face with food, and suddenly shocked the world with a return video where he was skinny after people were contemplating where he'd gone because for maybe a few months the videos dried up and he was just gone from the internet, and people were like, maybe he's fucking dying, dude, because he was obese. He was like 500 pounds or something at one point. And he didn't seem to care. Like, he just made fun of himself and was like, I want to be heavier. Like, what are you doing, dude? You're killing yourself. And then suddenly, in a genius reveal, the guy is actually skinnier again, with some loose skin, which he's been addressing with surgery ever since. But people were like, Jesus, did not see this coming, because he just recorded videos for like 2 years, stored them up, and just, boom. Hey, I've been skinny for like the last 2 years. Like, the fact he could even avoid the world and keep that secret from getting out is impressive. But the humble brag is, and I had to double check this because I was like, I know there's a lot of scam stuff online where I'll comment on a WWE video that gets put on Facebook and Instagram, and then suddenly Dwayne The Rock Johnson's messaging me saying, hey, mate. And it's obviously not fucking him. But the legit Nico Avocado follows 3 people. I don't know why I held 2 fingers up there. 3 people on Instagram, and for some reason I'm one of them. I don't know if that's going to last. And I think it's only because I'd commented on one of his videos to say we have the exact same hairline, and my channel, or page I should say, on Instagram is private, so he must have been curious to check my hairline out. But it's sort of the old Widow's Peak triangle going on. If I have a buzz cut, you can really see it. So yeah, don't know why he's following me. But anyway, I wanted to talk quickly about health and summarize what I'm doing to try and improve mine through diet. Because as you might know, I've spoken about it a lot. I have struggled with addiction, I feel is the correct word, with a sugar addiction and just overconsumption of food in general. But it's not, as you would expect, me snacking on celery and broccoli. This is an addiction to man-made fake foods that make you unhealthy, make you fat, and ruin your self-image. And again, I'm not Nico Avocado heavy, obviously, but lifestyle factors do add up over time, and as you get older, of course, it's really going to start to affect your health if you don't change it. And this is a serious problem for me. It's not like, oh, I had a few extra little chockies today. It's like, no, I every single day have been overeating to a ridiculous level where I do look at myself in the mirror and I go, you've let yourself go, dude. You know, you used to be in good shape and now you look like shit and you're becoming a fat dude. And hey, if it doesn't bother the person, none of your business. I'm not going around there in my daily life thinking, look at that fat twat, he should lose weight. I don't care. It does not affect me, but how we feel about ourselves is important. And again, to stress, when we see these obese supermodels promoting like, it's okay to be what you want, tell me that when you're in hospital having your limbs chopped off because you've got diabetes and insulin resistance and all this stuff. It is a real problem beyond just vanity. And we are all shallow, we should admit it. We all judge how people look. And if you look good, you'll probably be more successful in the world. It kind of sucks it's that way, but it's true. And now you can look at someone like Jack Black, people who are just very comfortable with themselves, at least he seems to be. And maybe the weight doesn't really, it's not a big problem. If he became a skinny guy, maybe some of his special comedic powers would be lost. Seemed to happen with James Corden. But yeah, so let's just recap. Every morning I'm having fruit and fiber cereal. Before I was adding a tablespoon of sugar. Realized I don't need to do that and it's still perfectly fine and sweet enough, and not everything needs to be sweet anyway. And I have that because I don't necessarily think it's the healthiest breakfast, but it's easy. I have it with coconut milk or oat milk because I used to be vegan and now I always just buy those milks instead of regular cow's milk. And it really helps me go to the toilet. I have over many years struggled with constipation, and this genuinely seems to have like fixed it for the first time in years. Like every day I don't sit there going, oh no, will I be able to shit today? Or I'm going to feel like bunged up and uncomfortable all day. Hopefully this will continue, but that's what I'm doing. And then I might get a little bit hungry around lunch. So it's all about planning instead of being like, oh shit, I didn't bring enough food today. And then just the worst thing you can do, especially if you struggle with this kind of sugar addiction, is be hungry, not have any idea of what you can eat, walk into a supermarket, and then just you find yourself walking to the cookies and you're like, oh God, they smell good, they look good, I'll get some of them. Now I'm really trying to remember again that nutrition is actually important. It isn't just about, oh, what food looks or will taste nice. It's, well, what will taste good, but also will help my body and give me some nutrition. And, you know, it's an actual food that's recognized in the natural world, not something that's had to have 50 different ingredients make it up. So yeah, around lunch I typically, and I'm probably going to adjust my diet here and there, but I'll normally have a sandwich from a supermarket, getting a meal deal. So I'll get like a chicken salad normally, maybe tuna and sweet corn. I have crisps on me always, maybe let's just say plain Walkers. I'll try and restrict my crisps now to 1 pack a day, because there was a point where I was having a few packs a day, just like, oh, these are nice and I want more of them, but they don't ever really satisfy you or give you any feeling of fullness. So 1 pack of crisps, an apple, maybe a yogurt drink or a yogurt that's meant to be good for your gut and doesn't have so much sugar in. And amongst the meal deal, I might let myself get 1 like chocolate bar of the day. Again, I'll probably adjust this in time and try and wean off this a bit more, but I'm not going like 100% crazy because I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So I might get like a Yorkie or a Snickers. And yeah, they might have quite a lot of sugar, but the point is, I was having stuff like that multiple times a day. So if I can just have it once a day, a lot better. But last week or so, and at the weekend, I ate pretty good. Ellen did another roast dinner, and most of that's pretty decent. Roast beef in a slow cooker overnight with the gravy. Oh my God, tastes so good. Roast potatoes, parsnips, carrots, broccoli with cheese on, so like a broccoli cheese. And obviously the cheese is not so good. What else? Some spring greens and a Yorkshire pudding, like a little one. That is mostly good for you. And the thing I found was when I'd eaten that, and it was a big plateful to be fair, I was so full for about 7 hours. Whereas if I'm snacking on crisps and chocolate, I just realized now that shit does not work. Like if you want to be fat, eat lots of that stuff. If you want to actually nourish your body, and have your your brain turn off and say, okay, yeah, I recognize I've had loads of nutrition just now. I don't need to worry about food for a while. Then eat a lot of fiber, fruit, veggies, all the stuff we know. It's so fucking obvious. And obviously it helps that my girlfriend can cook well, and I don't tend to do a lot of cooking. But you can do it easy. If you're lazy, you can buy like some chicken steaks or just any source of protein, maybe a bit of fish. You could do rice with it or couscous. You can make a pasta, but try and get some greenery in there, some salads, some tomatoes, some cucumber. Just try and get some color into your food. There's nothing worse than like just fish and chips. I mean, every now and then that's nice, but it's just everything's beige. You need to get some color and just think of it as bringing life into your body, because that's essentially what you're doing. You know, these fruits and veggies are different colors because they've absorbed the sunlight and the minerals from the earth. And then you put it in your body, it's going to be good for you, isn't it? As opposed to flour, and then we'll add some oats to it and loads of sugar and honey, and now you've got like a flapjack bar. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic now that it's spring and the weather's good as well. It's nice to get outside and feel really connected with nature and to look at the birds and what they're doing, and just realize that we are really cut off from nature a lot, especially in the UK throughout the winter when you're stuck inside and it's dark all the time. It is miserable. I fucking hate it. So yeah, it's all about just planning meals, getting the right ingredients, not overbuying stuff you know you would have a problem with. Like for me, I love Jaffa cakes. I'm not going to buy them in the shop and have them in my house because I won't stop at 1 or 2. I'll eat the whole lot. So eat the stuff that's actually good for you, that's real food. It will fill you up and you will feel less hooked. And I'm not trying to claim I've got all the answers yet because I'll probably struggle this a bit still. But I've had some leftovers from the roast today. I feel full. I don't need to think about food. And sometimes it is a bit of a mental problem. You have to tell yourself, Why are you still thinking about food you've just eaten? Like, forget about it. Focus on something else and be strict on that. So, let me know if you guys have any ideas yourself that might be helpful. Let me know what your diet is, what you enjoy for... I think breakfast is an interesting one because some people will just have whatever they want. Like, when I was younger, I would just eat like frosted shreddies, probably with more sugar added on, or that Crave cereal, which is just chocolate in like a wheat pillow. I would not eat that stuff now. It's just a bad idea. And when you look at people who are in the kind of shape you would like to be in, you have to respect the fact they work for that. Instead of being jealous and like, oh, wish I could fucking look like that, focus on, well, what do they actually do? Well, right now I can see they're heading into the gym, so they probably do that. Now, you don't have to do it to the extent of some of these people you're looking at, but recognize that this shit doesn't come for free. Some people put time and effort into what they eat, they plan their meals, they prep their meals in advance for the week, they exercise, and they say no to things that aren't healthy for them. And lately, in the past, I'd been spending some money on like alcohol every month, just like, oh, get a bottle of Jack Daniels for 20 quid. I've got loads of alcohol now. I don't drink very often. If I say to myself, you've got 20 or 30 quid extra a month of free money just to spend on some healthy food or snacks, then that's what I'm going to do. So cheers for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Goodbye.